This is Science in the News in VOA Special English. Good afternoon, teacher. I'm Belén Noguera, and with my group made up of Amira Orbe, Cristi Perez, Sara Pilamunga, Nayeli Kenaloa, Jandy Rodriguez, Erika Sangucho, and Christian Tipan. Today we will provide a short guide to first aid. Doctors in hospital emergency rooms often see accidental poisonings. A frightened parents arrive with a child who swallowed a cleaning liquid, or perhaps the harmful substance is a medicine, or it might be a product meant to kill insects. These are common causes of accidental poisoning. In cases like this, seek medical help as soon as possible. Save the container of whatever caused the poisoning, and look on the container for information about anything that stopped the effects of the poison. Save anything expelled from the mouth of the victim. That way, doctor can examine it.
Hi teacher and classmates, my name is Amira Orbe. In the past, some people forced poisoning victims to empty the stomach. They use a liquid syrup of ipecac to do this, but leading medical organization no longer advises parents to keep syrup of ipecac. The American Academy of Pediatrics says some potions can cause additional damage when they come back up to the throat. Millions of people know how to give abdominal thrust to save a person of choking and something broken into the throat. The American Red Cross says a rescue should first hit the person on the back 5 times between the shoulder bones. These back blows may ease the choking. If the airways is still blocked, the Red Cross suggests pushing hard 5 times along the victim's abdomen. The abdomen is the area between the chest and the hip bones, as we see in this video. You can do this abdominal thrust by getting directly behind a sitting or standing person. Put your arms around the victim's waist, close one hand to form a ball, and place it over to the upper part of the stomach, below the ribs. Place the other hand on top and then push forcefully inward and upward. Repeat the abdominal thrust until the object is expelled from the mouth, as we see in this video.
Now we're going to see what can we do when someone is pregnant. Here we have an example. For someone in live pregnancy or who is very fat, we have to place our hands higher than with the normal abdominal thrust. We have to place the hands at the base of the brainstem that is here, just above in the place in the lowest rib joint that is here, in the behind, and push it with the other victims. Here we have how we have to do it. We are pushing higher than the normal abdominal thrust. We also have another way to do it, as the American Heart Association suggests, is another case. So here the group of advices of the chest just have to thrust inside of the abdominal thrust for the chest thrust, and we have to put our arms under the victim's arms, and our hands have to be in the center of the victim's chest, like this video that I'm holding her under the victim's arms, and I'm doing pressing the chest. When we are alone, we have this situation, as we can see in the video, that we have to place a closed hand over in the middle of our abdomen on about the waist. We have to hold the hand in the other hand like this, and we have to hold our face like a chair in the rest of our body. And then we have to push and push until we are closed hand in and up.
CPR is cardiopulmonary resuscitation is forced enters the lungs and pumps blood and oxygen to the brain. Doctors say severe breathing increases the chances that a person whose heart stop will survive it increases the chances that her or will suffer light or no brain damage. The American Heart Association suggests two ways of helping. One combines the use of hands to pound the victim's chest with research reduce breathing. The other method is gadget and hands only CPR.
What is the first 80? They are quality actions that there are carried on times on incidents, accidents or manifestations or decide to compromise the life on victim, patient, hotel or arrival on the specially or in hotel transport to care center. Because this is important, because not only always person to be established unit they can receive medical help, but they also make it possible to share the sense where the emergency occurred so that not one is injured. Incidents are not repeated and their collective panic. In first aid, we have several times more than we have. Number one, recording signals and resuscitations. Number two, airways obstructions. Number three, alterations of conscience. Number four are method of transfer. Number five is bleeding. Number six it is and injured to power wounds and bruises. Number seven it is the traumas, injuries. Number eight burns. In this presentation, I will talk about and make note about the recording on vital signs and resuscitations. In first aid, there are several ways to note or help the patient who is critical of collapse. Number one, if we are taking to try the patient and faint before performing any no over, call the emergency numbers or 911. Number two, after that we are going to verify in the breathing and this tour we listening and this heart. Read the described on the outside about the process he resuscitates breathing. And number three, and if blood does not circle well or your breathing does important, we perform CPR that are chest compressions on your hair.
Perform compressions, place one hand over the other and press firmly into the center of the victim's chest. Push down about 2 inches. Try to perform 100 compressions per minute. And Dr. Sadie says he doesn't need a joystick or a stopwatch. Yeah, but when to do CPR? CPR should be performed when there is cardiac arrest, signs of a heart attack, a feeling of thickness, persistent chest pain that spread to the shoulders, neck, how, and arms. Chest discomfort caused by lightheadedness, fainting, sweating, nausea, or shortness of breath. If you notice one more of them, seek help immediately. And now he will have a demo video for you to see. Now, if the earth doesn't start beating, continue chest compressions until help arrives. In the case of a choking victim who is unconscious and without a heartbeat, first clear the airway. Then do chest compressions. Dr. Sayre suggests that medical workers perform both the breathing method and chest compressions. He says that some victims, including babies, need mouth-to-mouth resuscitation along with the compressions. Still, the doctor says it's better to just do chest compressions than nothing. CPR is not difficult to learn, and many organizations teach it. Now we also have an example of how to clear the airways.
Good afternoon, teacher and partners. My name is Erika Sangucho, and I'm going to continue talking about first aid. Most CPR training now includes how to use an automatic external defibrillator, or AED. Defibrillator uses electric shocks to correct abnormal heartbeats that can lead to sudden death. Such devices are found increasingly in public places like airports, restaurants, and office buildings. A recorded voice of the AED guides the user. The voice provides detailed information about what to do. When was it developed? The defibrillator of today has developed from the first defibrillators. Medical historians say the devices appeared late in the 19th century. In the 1920s, American Claude Beck performed the first surgical operation to repair damaged hearts. Dr. Beck worked at what is now called Case Western Reserve University School of Medicine in Ohio. And when do we use it? The defibrillator is used in a sudden cardiac. A sudden cardiac arrest occurs when the heart suddenly and unexpectedly stops pumping blood. It can happen to anyone at any time, and symptoms include sudden collapse. Well, here's a video that simulates the use of the defibrillator in case of cardiac arrest.
Cardiac massage and use of the defibrillator. In 1847, Dr. Beck saved patients with a defibrillator device and for the first time. Cardiac massage are a resuscitation technique used in case of cardiac arrest. Heart massage consists of applying rhythmic pressure in the center of the chest on the sternum with the aim of compression the heart and thus generating an artificial blood flow. Cardiac massage is a vital technique in situations of cardiac arrest. The defibrillator is used when a person experiences cardiac arrest or abnormal heart rhythms, such as ventricular fibrillator or ventricular tachycardia. The purpose of the defibrillator is to return normal heart rhythm by applying an electrical shock to the heart. Treatment of wounds. Bacteria can enter the body through even the smallest cut in the skin. Steps to heal wounds. First is assess the severity of the injury. Two is stop the bleeding. Three is clean the wound. 14 is disinfect the wound. 15 is cover the wound, and 16 is monitor the evolution of the lesion.
The Mayo Clinic Health Center suggests several steps if the bleeding is severe. And now, in this part of this video, we can learn about the several steps if bleeding is severe. First of all, it's possible have a person lie down and raise the legs. It's important that we remove the front and gold and press on it with a clean cloth or piece of clothing. But if you cannot find anything clean, use your hand. But you have that your hand clean. Keep putting pressure on the wound until the bleeding stops or medical help arrives. Do not remove the clothing if the bleeding comes from it. It's important to say that in the past, the people were advised to stop several bleeding with the tourniquet. The tourniquet is a step so important in this case. If you don't know how to clean to this person. And this device is made with a stick and a piece of cotton or a belt, but experts now say tourniquets are very dangerous because they can crush blood passes and the nerves. But for this reason, right now, only to press on it with a clean cloth or piece of clothing. If a wound seems infected, let a victim rest. Physical activity can spread the infection. Treat the wound with a mixture of salt and water until medical help arrives. Add 9 and 1/2 milliliters of salt to each liter of the bleeding water. Right now, we're going to see a demonstration for our classmates. Let me show you this video. Right now we can see that Amira needs help because she has a several bleeding. Belén cleaned the blood. She used a piece of clothing and she put in pressure. Okay, here we can see that she only put in pressure, and the first step that she do is clean cut or piece of chlorine the blood, because if we don't clean, we can cause to infection in the person, in this case, in the patient. Thank you.